Alright, we are back. We are live. Back from vacation. Back for some racing. That doesn't rhyme. Running Bristol first. Probably going to get our butts whooped, which is typical for Bristol in this game. I forget. Yeah, we've got 6 races till we get anything new. 5 races till the shop edition's done. So we're on our junk equipment. It's going to be that way for a while. That's just how it is. Oh, I forgot to check our sponsorship goals because I definitely do not remember from last time. But it's Bristol, so we're just going to survive, try to, and maybe we'll get lucky with a yellow during pit stops. Otherwise, it's pretty much going to be get our butts handed to us. Probably need to turn the game up for you guys. That's okay though. I'll get that in a minute. Well, not dead last. It's a good sign. I did switch qualifying back to be the vanilla game, so unedited queue times by the mod tool. So I mean that changes some things, but
Tennessee for today's Nascar Winston Cup race, the Food City 500. This is one of the most exciting tracks in the NASCAR Winston Cup series. So many cars, so little space. Wouldn't you agree?
The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there in this one. I can assure you of that.
How about the consistency shown by Bobby Labonte?
Man, he is amazing. And what a charge towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Ken Schrader has not had the success he would like lately in the Winston Cup series.
And I just can't explain it. He will race and win in almost everything that has wheels on it. But I'm sure he still has a few NASCAR Winston Cup wins coming his way.
The 157 car really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
It's Bristol. I expect to be the dead last.
You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days and gain the valuable points you need. Those guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
So I've noticed since the last time I updated the mod tool with some of the for some of the stat ranges, that we have the odd instance of someone like Kenny Wallace or Kenny Schrader qualifying up front when they shouldn't be. So I'm okay with it though, because that was in the vanilla game. So for Vanilla Plus, I don't mind it, but I should fix that for the future. Alright, 75 laps at Bristol. 15% as voted on by you guys for the season. Race lengths. And we'll see how well we can hold serve. What's up, Neko?
Nico Darius. Set up. Nico Darius. Set go.
What's the about? I still have to get a new text-to-speech thing, though, that actually pronounces things better than this one, but it is what it is. Okay, so we do have Park with the wrong... Ooh, sorry, or Jeff Green with the wrong number icon, but the correct paint for the race. I did apply race paints and the entry list for Bristol, so it should be somewhat accurate to the real-life race, with the exception of some DNQs and all that.
Nico Darius. Said how hairy ya, AJ.
How hairy ya? Better than this race is going to end up, most likely. Because we got basically a flat 50 rated car at Bristol on Legend on default vanilla like game speeds and AIs and all that, so I fully expect to just get my butt handed to me. But we also oh, that was my ally. We also have the chance of the Ward Burton yellow. I wonder if it'll be Ward Burton now.
Said, but we get another career mode. I'm super happy for this.
Yeah, man, we're 6 races in. This is race 6 anyway. We're 5 races in. Marlin won the 500. Sterling Marlin. I forget who won the second race, and then Earnhardt Jr. won the other 3. As is not a surprise with Vanilla Plus stats. Ah. I don't remember if I was debating changing Casey Mears from being as Casey Mears and putting him in a fantasy driver slot because his stats were like not happening the way they should.
Scout N5.
But
said, yeah, I ran terrible in my new save here too. It was painful.
Yeah, Bristol's no good. Even with the mod tool, even with dropping their stats, like you hit the minimum. Even at the minimum, like the game will, not that the game will allow, but the minimum that it could recognize, having a low stat car in the default setup here, you're still going to get your ass handed to you. So, apologies for starting the stream off on a low, but, you know, we can only get better from here. You can even try to make friends with Casey Mears at Bristol, see how that works for the 2 laps that he'll be ahead of us. Who says you can't share draft here? I say as I'm about to lose it. Well, I got 4 points with him. So, I'm probably best off actually letting them go early so that they can lap as many cars as possible. Oh, look at that. Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch up front for Bristol. That kind of makes sense. So that they lap, if they lap as many as possible and then we get the Ward Burton yellow, then we'll be in better shape than if we try to hold the leader off.
Scout N5 said it's more so with a bad car. The lateral grip is just so bad they just run rings around you.
Yeah. But it's also that they made the AI really good here. It's one of the few tracks they're really fast at. Which is interesting, because I don't feel like there's too many tracks that they're, like, crazy fast at, besides Bristol. So I wonder what about the AI made them way better here. Oh, look, Labonte's in his actual Cheez-It paint for Bristol. Like I said, I did activate the race paints for the event, and they should be working properly now, as in addition to the roster. Oh, I don't have the pylon up. What am I doing? Can you tell it's been a while? Hold on. Okay, interval, pylon. And let me put that over there off of my screen, or on my second screen so I can see it. My elbow keeps hurting. You know what else? Somebody said Dale Jarrett wasn't working when they did race events, and I just updated how that works. And I just don't see Dale Jarrett again. We may have to switch back to default. Well, that's fine. Jarrett can miss a race. It's my rookie season, so it's not going to really affect anything. But he's not working, so it's good to know. Ah. Alright, so we'll switch back to entry list for the season. I don't know why Jarrett's is wrong. He seems like the only one, though. Like, everybody else seems to be pretty well what you'd expect. I need to make, like, a list of notes from the streams of things, problems to investigate after each stream. Alright, so far no Burton yellow, but we'll see. I'm just going to stay out as long... I know I can't go that much longer, but I'll stay out as long as possible here. I'm not pitting now. There's plenty of fuel.
Shaw Family Racing. Said that would be me. Cass on Discord. He was gone from Charlotte until Sonoma, returning at Daytona.
Yeah, I just... It's not public yet. I just tried a fix with setting people to part-time instead of the secondary that I said about. And it seems like Jarrett's still missing, so I'm guessing Jarrett might be incorrectly... I went way too slow. He might be incorrectly assigned as, like, part-time when he shouldn't be. But at least I could see it this time, so I'll have to change that and take a... Or I'll have to... I could hop out and take a look after the race. I never made a 157 icon for the pylon, but that's okay. Talbot Einstein out to lead a lap. No more Burton yellow, he just left with us there. At least on the first set of stops. But the second set of stops, we're going to be so far back, I don't know that it's going to give us any real help. And we'll see. It's a pretty quick race. Although I say that and I realize, like, Bodine's about to lap us, and he started way in the back with us. Oh, and Petty. All these guys were back in the back with us. And how are they lapping me already? Because we only got lapped by, like, the top 4 or 5 before they started pitting. We're about to go 2 down now. Was it that bad of a pit stop? I guess that's what happened. I didn't really pay attention to the pit time. They didn't make a mistake, though. Also, if you guys think I need to crank the game volume up or down versus my voice or something, let me know. I always think I have it right, and it's usually ends up being a little too low, but, you know, just shout it out if it's ever off. Maybe it was almost an ally. It's still really weird to me, like, as long as we've been doing the modding stuff, it is still super weird to me to see Dave Blaney's 77 in this game. My brain's just like, that's not right. Like, even more so than Jimmy Spencer's number 7 for some reason. Well, now we've held up Kurt Busch out of the lead battle. I mean, Stewart was kind of gone anyway, I think. Oh wait, Rusty's up there with Stewart. I didn't realize that. And Kurt Busch is in his correct Sharpie scheme. At least the paint schemes are working per race. So I'll oh god! Okay, Marlon. Jeez. I just got stuffed. We weren't even 3 wide or anything. We were just 2 wide, and he stuffed me. Yeah, I think we're doomed for dead last here. Nobody's even blown up yet. But you know what? I just had a thought, because somebody in the Discord was saying about how they did a bit of a randomizer for blowing their own motor. Like, spinning a wheel or whatever, just having a randomizer of some sort. I just thought of something. While I can't manually blow your motor, or automatically or anything like that, I could add something to the live pylon that literally goes off of your engine stats if you enable it. And
Scout N5 said that was me.
that was you, Scout. Well, I appreciate it because I have this idea now. So I could add something that if you run the live tool, it could randomize whether you blow up or not. But additionally, it could randomize what lap of the race and not tell you until it happens. So that way, you won't know going into the race, oh, I have to DNF this one, or I have to skip this one, or whatever. That way you'll be racing as per normal, expecting to make the distance, not knowing in advance. And then in the middle of the race, just have it like pop up on the pylon or somewhere and just say like, engine or grenaded or DNF or something. Then you'd have the surprise of, oh shit, it blew up. Like, even though it doesn't actually. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. I could add that. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Is that a fun idea? Well, they're starting their second round of stops here. Oh, we are actually passing people.
Said that would be really cool, yeah.
I don't think it'd be super hard to add either. Honestly, I could have a message box pop up on your screen, and it says, like, your engine is expired or something. I could even make the message a little bit random and make it like, oh, your transmission blew out or something. Or you lost 4th gear and have you run 3rd gear only for the rest of the race. We could get creative with this. Oh, Benson fake pit. He went to pit and Foyt was in the way, I guess. That could have been a yellow.
Scout N5 said I feel it would fit the mod really well too. For example, the new F1 games have that in the game with their own setting.
Yeah. I just have to have a spot to load the oh god, what's the word? My brain's going dead. To load your engine stat. Like maybe I'd have to look to see where the actual active engine data goes, because I'm not sure where that is offhand. Well, looks like we're not going to get our yellow, unfortunately. Ow! We almost wore the yellow. Thanks, Rusty. I know you're up front, though, Rusty. Oh, God.
Scout N5 said that's an amazing idea. I might do that for Season 2. Add more failure types I could get. I could have a separate wheel for it for the extra failures.
Absolutely. Maybe I'll make a thread in the Discord for people to suggest potential failures, and I'll just add them all in. I'll have to do that. That's a good idea. And then whatever people suggest, I'll just pretty much throw them all in the mix. You know what's funny about that? There's audio. I've not made a video on this yet. I don't know when I'm going to, but maybe when I run out of things to mod and need a break from painting cars. There's audio, all sorts of audio files that I've found from Thunder 04 that are not used. And there's a whole section of them, which is your crew chief or spotter talking about other cars DNFing, but he specifically says like, oh, they blew a piston, or they're leaking some oil, or like whatever. Like he says different messages, that you never hear them in the game. They don't say anything about it. But there was supposed to be audio triggers when other people blew up, and it was supposed to be fairly specific on what happened, which would have been really cool. But they didn't make the cut. They were just hidden audio files. So there's a little tidbit for you, a little cut content that nobody's covered yet. But I plan on covering it. I just haven't gotten to making those sort of cut content videos yet. Alright, Junior, I don't know why you hit me and got mad, but alright. At least you didn't stuff me in the wall like Marlon did earlier. Very drifty on new tires here on entry, which wasn't happening before. Hey Darius, that day to night thing you were talking about with the Coke 600, I kind of knew that was a thing, but I didn't realize it was like a noticeable amount, or whether it has to be 100% race or not. Because there's code, or there's data in the database that says like start time and end time for each race, which I thought was supposed to accelerate based on the race length, though whether that works or not, I don't know. But that data, the start time and end time, we can change that. Now, granted, the night tracks, if you make it daytime, there's a position. If you make it daytime when it's a night race, the lights stay on, so it doesn't really work the way you'd want, with the lights starting off and then turning on partway through. But otherwise, it might work to mess with those. I don't know. Every time I toyed with them, I didn't quite get the result I wanted, but I've learned a little more about how to properly edit that sort of data, so maybe I can do something with it in the future. Granted, I don't know if I'm going to get to that anytime, in any reasonable time. There's just so many things we could do. I kind of want to, more than that, I want to do a video or a stream. I mean, probably a stream would be better, so people could ask questions, as long as I give enough heads up about it, about doing the stream. But I kind of want to do a video or a stream where, I think Burton just blew up. I saw his name crater down the pylon. Where I show my, like, modding process. Ooh. Was there a wreck? Was there a flat? Was there a problem? There's people on and off pit road right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I was going to show my process of, like, how I discover new things and how I mess around and try to discover things, and just so other people are more inclined to try stuff and then share with the community and be like, hey, I changed this thing and it did this and this was crazy. Because the biggest limiting factor, like, is manpower and time. And right now, as far as discovering new things, I think I'm the only one from day one to now, pretty much, that has been messing with Thunder 04 as far as trying to discover things that aren't just cut content. There's a couple people, like Ty Thunder or somebody, they've discovered cut content, and they've gone through that stuff for Thunder 04 and all that, but nobody's really dug into trying to manipulate the game like I have. So I'd like to show that process, because it's not hard to mess around with. It's just hard to figure out what the effects are of anything that you change. I just realized I'm holding up the lead battle. Well, I say battle, there's nobody with him. He's got a big gap now. Alright, good. Put me out of my misery. Well, we got another spot. Jeff Green blew up. Although Green's in the one car. The pylon's showing the correct thing, but the paint schemes... Are the paint schemes working then? Because Park should be in the 1, not the 30.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Oh no, he just passed me. Okay, so the paint schemes are working. He literally just passed me right at the end. I didn't know that was for position.
The 157 car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup.
There were people that
Racing
pit like an extra time there. That was weird.
Sports. We'll see you next week at Texas.
Alright. Hey, and these work now. Although the Nadu's number is in a bad spot. That's an old one. I gotta fix that. He's just wearing his number. But at least they work again. Alright, so Stewart wins over Martin, Wallace, Gordon, Terry Labonte Jr., Kurt Buschfeld the 7th, Marlon Harvick and Johnson the top 10. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. Kenny Schrader hangs on to a top 15. Larry Foyt 16th. Taking one of the fantasy driver slots. The fantasy drivers finished all over the freaking place, so that's kind of why they're a little bit. All right, let me change the check boxes for the roster. You guys won't see this, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go entry list for the season. Turn off entry list for Bristol. Actually, you know what? Let's save the career because I want to find out where this is going wrong potentially. So we'll speed up the emulator and hop out. Okay, I have it on season right now, and Jarrett's full-time, which makes sense. But if I do entry list for Bristol, no, he's still listed as full-time. Why did he not? Are there that many people that... Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, no, there's only 40. When I have Bristol entered as the entry list. Huh. So Jarrett should have been in. If I change it back to season, you see like LePage changed. And all those guys changed. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well I'm just going to leave it on season, but that's really weird because Jarrett should have been in the Bristol race because there were 40 cars plus me makes 41 of the full-time people. So I don't know what happened there. Alright, so Junior's leading the points. No surprise because he won like 3 in a row. So we had Marlon, Newman, Jr., and Stewart. And now we're at Texas. Oh, move of the race. That's what I want to see. Marlon got move of the race. You know what his move of the race was? Put me in the frickin' wall. That's what happened there. They really like that. Did I fix the rookies? Yeah, I did. Okay, well... We're ahead of Casey Mears in the rookie standings. Poor Mears. My God. Alright. Let me put race paints onto Texas. Because at least the paint should work. We have nothing to check in team management. Everything's like 4 races out from changing. So we're just going to keep on moving here. And then we'll reset the pylon once we're loaded in. Oops. Oh God, we're still sped up. That's crazy. Alright, so Texas is notoriously easy in Thunder 04. So we actually should, as long as I don't do anything too stupid like run out of fuel, which I tend to do on streams and never any other time, should be able to do okay. Or if the pit crew messes up, that could also cost us here.
Charlie Fibrosis said, "Hey AJ."
What's up, Charlie? Welcome in. Good to see you. Really? I qualified good at Bristol. God, the default game was so weird with some things. Let me reset that pylon again. Okay, intervals.
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
Why does the roster look worse
Radio
now?
Shack 500.
Jarrett's still not in.
Finding the right spot to make a move at this track.
What is happening?
Doing it at the wrong time will cost you big in the form of body damage. A slip up, even for a moment.
The game doesn't want Jarrett to be racing.
Before you know it.
In 2002, Rusty Wallace had his streak of consecutive seasons with a victory stopped at 16.
I'm so confused.
Tied for that longest win streak, but you know Rusty wanted to take it for himself.
Nico
Now
Darius.
he just has to look at
Said
starting a new
Charlie.
streak.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year. Plus, he did a great job filling in for Sterling Marlin at some cup runs.
The 157 car seems to always have to start
Nico
towards the
Darius.
back at these speedway tracks.
Said Dale
And
Jarrett,
let me
rare
tell you how
DNF.
frustrating it
DNS.
is to a driver.
Nico
Starting
Darius.
in the back of the pack all the
Said
time
DNQ
is kinda
asterisk.
like
Or
only being
DNQ.
able to drive at rush hour. You know where you want to be, but that car in front or beside you is always in your way.
I'm so confused. Because you guys saw, I went back, I checked.
Now, let's
He was shown as full time.
in the front row are the interstate battery.
And that data is stored in the same spot, whether it's career mode or not.
In the second row are
So how it shows in race now is how it should work in career. Even if you're in the middle of a career, that changes.
starting the race from row.
I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna have to. I obviously have to look into it more, but I don't even know where to start. It's really weird.
Said, why is your car not high res?
I didn't paint the car special for this stream. This is just the default, like in-game with sponsors or whatever. With how quick we're going through the races at 15% and all that, I'm not worried about swapping the paints around. What's that blue car up on the inside up there in front of... Oh, that's the 43 car. Okay, that's the special paint.
Nico Darius. Said
Why'd you say no? I'm not painting cars. It takes too much time. I'm painting the 91 cars is what I'm doing. I'll run the defaults. I don't mind. I figure we're doing Vanilla Plus, so I'll do Vanilla for my car, I guess. I guess I could use the paint shop to throw stuff together, but I'd also have to get all the logos exported. I don't know, maybe I'll do that for next time or something, but I figure our sponsors are going to change midstream at some point too. Oh, I forgot to check the freaking sponsor goals. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, other than just as good as I
Nico
can.
Darius. Said I'm gonna work with Mosby and Pickled Mink for 07. Nico Darius.
I thought 07 was done,
Said hopefully.
basically. Or do you mean Euro 7? God, I thought Texas was the easier track. I mean, I'm keeping, but I'm not gaining. Maybe the tires will wear out a little quicker than me. I mean, we're not really spreading out here. The whole field, pretty much.
Nico Darius. Said remember, mine is not your normal 07, smiley face.
Yeah, I know. That's cool they're helping you with it, though. I'm really bummed that Jarrett's not working for some reason. I'm so confused, though. It does not make any sense at all, because, I mean, you guys saw that he was full-time. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it. Like, I know a lot of things have stumped me in the past that I've overcome before, but the part-time, full-time, all that stuff, other than the primary versus secondary thing, they all just checked up. Other than primary versus secondary, which I still don't know how it works, and I think it may have been working exactly as I thought, just not for Jarrett, because Jarrett's not working now that I changed the secondaries to part-time and the part-time to fantasy or whatever for the single races. It still didn't work, so I think Jarrett's just broken or bugged out somehow. I'm not sure why. Because it's one of those, like, I've not seen it to where what it shows on Race Now is not what's happening. Like, I've never seen that difference.
Nico Darius said, do we have live points now?
No, dude, I was on vacation. I didn't change that. I told you that's low on my list anyway. I don't even know. It should be on my list, but I don't even know if I added it to my official list. You need patience, son. Oh. There's another checkup.
Nico Darius said heartbreak.
You'll be fine, dude.
Said I had the exact thing happen but with Park, but I don't mind it too much. I just imagine he moved down to trucks or Bush early after 2002. Nico Darius said we have 4 weeks. Smiley face.
No, we don't have 4 weeks. You have 4 weeks for me to do work for you. There's a difference. As far as Scout, as far as you having that happen with Park, that's also weird. I've never seen that before. As much as we've been modding this, I've never seen where a driver just doesn't show up without it being something I messed up in the settings. But it's showing them as full-time and them not showing up. I've not had that happen before. It's really weird. I mean, on the bright side, Paul Menard made this race. On the weird side, Joe Verde's beating him. Or Joe Varde, or however you say his name. Varde should not be in whatever car I have him in. He's too fast. It's a random fantasy car, so, you know, by chance it was one of the fantasy cars they made perform well. Because they did make the fantasy cars perform differently. In the secret code, not in the actual stats. Obviously, I gave them crap stats.
Nico Darius said as in I don't have any rush time.
I mean, a month is rush time, especially because it's the summer months right now, which means I'm doing some real racing too. So, it's 4 weeks is rush time for even a change like that. Also, showing you live points versus reorganizing the pylon to show the point standings ordered properly with live, like, that's a lot of extra code.
Nico Darius said, but you don't ask me for sponsorship. Bro, I'm sad.
I didn't repaint
Nico
the car.
Darius
Oh, fuck.
said I would have paid LMAO.
And you could pay me for this stuff, for the mod stuff. Alright, I pissed Robbie off enough that he's going to hit me, so that's why I blocked him the second time, but now I'm scared. But I didn't repaint the real car this year, so... And I didn't ask any of my existing sponsors for more money, so I didn't ask for anything.
Said I think I know the really good fantasies. Pete Nelson, Seth Taylor, and Barry Baker run pretty good from my memory.
Yeah, but there's 2 layers to it. There's the stats that I can see from the original database, which might be part of why they run good or bad. And then there's the secret stats that happen that I don't have control of yet because I've not figured out how they
Nico
work
Arias
or where they are.
said don't be afraid of Robbie Gordon, smiley face.
Alright, I'm gonna pit right here.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire. Number 16, bye-bye. Everything okay with the car?
Several cars got a whole lot of racetrack again.
Well, rear bumper's used up. But we're moving forward though. Also, whoever said the pit signs are messed up, they seem to be working, at least in Vanilla Plus. I haven't checked them in other mods in a while though, but they're working here at least. Well, we lost a pretty good chunk of ground. Yeah, there goes Robbie, who was right on our butt when he pit. I don't remember this apron being this bouncy here. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Can he come back? I lost a lot of ground on that pit stop.
Nico Darius said my signs were messed up. I just didn't care about it, LMAO.
Yeah, but when were they messed up? Because it might be something I fixed recently.
Nico Darius said can he come back, gasp you can blame it all on me.
Why is there a gasp? Is there a gasp in that song? In that part? Can he come back? I mean, I blame it on my pit crew though, not on me.
Nico Darius said not a gasp.
Oh, okay.
Nico Darius said but the voice call out wouldn't get it right.
Well, Biff. Hang on to the rookies. We need to work together. Okay, bye. Anybody know what position I was in before we pit the first time? Because I was not paying attention to my position. I was just cranking through the giant pack we had. I just know I was ahead of Robbie Gordon, and Robbie's 28th, so we were somewhere around there. That was my best lap. Which is surprising because didn't really have draft that lap. No, overdrove 3. That's right, the middle line's not too bad here.
Nico Darius said gotta go edit. Have a good stream, brother.
Alright, man,
I
thanks.
believe in you.
Thanks for hanging in, or hanging out. One of those. Appreciate you. Seems like they're not falling off as much this run as they did the first one. But the fall off was where we gained all the speed there last time.
Nascar says it's halfway. Dig a little harder, buddy. We need to pick up some more spots.
Alright, I'm sending it into one harder and using the brake, which seemed to do well that time anyway. Ha! Kenny came back! Got him. Now see how much I help you, because you didn't help me. Could have worked together.
Still there.
But, yeah.
Still there.
Oh, I crowded. I'm sorry.
Clear. You're halfway on fuel.
Oh man, I'm like hyper focused. Or I was until I started talking about it. Oh, Petty just blew up behind us. Kyle, no, you're my only ally at this point of the season.
Blindside. The right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. Still there. Keep digging. Still beside you. Hold your line. Still there. That's one more day.
Alright.
Okay, we're clear.
We're still chopping spots here and there. But we're closing in on pit stops again here. Around 34, I think, is when I need to pit. I should probably pit 33. Because we're going to end up lapped before it's over by the look of things.
We got 20 laps left.
Oh, God.
Digging, buddy. Up another spot.
I mean, he blocked, but
You're clear.
I thought he'd track out a little bit. Usually once you get the nose next to them, then they track out of the dog legs normal, but he did not track out, and I was not ready for it. Only other Pennsylvania driver out here, and I hit him. Robbie pit early, so that means the only time we'll have to see him, if at all, is at the end.
Said hi friend. I want to tell you that in a few weeks I'm going to work with the missing cars for the 2003 mod. Smiley face.
Oh, sick. Very cool. Well, we'll have more to update here besides just my random fixes. I don't know if you were here earlier, but we have a weird thing going on where even though Dale Jarrett is showing us full time, he's not running any races at all. And I've never encountered this before, so I have no idea what's happening. I'm probably going to reboot the game just to see if that helps matters at all, but I don't think that's really going to do anything, knowing how the cheats work. Oh, I meant to pit that time. Oh well. Pit this lap.
Number 32, up high. Nice pass. Okay, we're clear. Left front tire's a little worn. Number 1, it's up high. You gotta bring it in. We're way low on gas.
Okay.
Several of the crews now on the ball as the cars begin to make what should be scheduled pit stop. The field heading down pit road. Good chance for the teams to make changes. We'll see who can win the race within the race.
Alright, pit crew, no mistakes.
Mark, the crew will go around. They'll go to the right side first.
You You guys did terrible the first stop. Without mistakes, but slow. Alright, 17.7 is not great, but I think that's better than last time. Again, I wasn't paying attention last time, but I don't know. Then again, Craven, we came in the pits in front of Craven, and he's out of turn 2 already. So maybe we did lose a ton of time, just the same. Definitely had better speed this race. I mean, it's Texas. That's in the base game, and it's normally a slower track for the AI. But we definitely lost ground. Yeah, see, Kenny Wallace is going to come out in front of us again, or near us at least. Yep, ahead of us with fresher tires. Kenny! Good battle with Skinner there for a minute. Oh man, Bodine and Kenny Wallace, weren't they the two cars that when Bodine got that really bad wreck where he was airborne or whatever, or on the hood of somebody? Wasn't Kenny Wallace the other car in that one? That was a crazy wreck from 03. I forget was that California that happened? I don't remember. Yeah. Trying to gain some points. Here comes the leader. Or who will be once they cycle. Tony's going to win 2 in a row here unless he blows up or yellow comes out.
777 next one. Said FFS is the car / setup bad or a skill issue?
Neither. Pit crew. I drove up to like 30th on the first run, and then we came out second to last, and then I drove up to 36th-ish, and then, I don't know, that's where we're at now. After a second pit stop. So, pit crew sucks.
Only 10 laps left. Show one outside. Still there.
Man, freaking Biff will pit that much later than us, and he's still going to come out of the pits ahead of us.
Still beside you.
Holy cow.
Still there. Careful. All clear, buddy.
I'm trying. Oh, I missed turn 3 a little bit. That's right, middle lane's okay. Not for sure drafting though.
The 23 car is outside.
Beep beep.
Clear on both sides. Smart house. Number 1 is all over your back bumpers. Clear all around. Smart out low. Okay, we lost a spot.
Don't let the numbers confuse you.
Okay, we're clear.
It's early season, Park's still in the 1, technically, even though it says 30 elsewhere. There's some good teamwork with him and Junior, though. He followed Junior through for the position here.
Shaw Family Racing. Said Kenny, get out the way. Go back to dirt tracking.
Yo, nothing wrong with dirt tracking. And he just, I was gonna say, and nothing wrong with Kenny, but he just lost it at a turn 2 there. He heard you. He tried to dirt track it. Oh my God. He literally jinxed him into getting sideways at it too.
5 more laps. The right front's wearing out. Keep an eye on it.
All right, I can maybe get Spencer and David Green up there in the 60, and that's it. Everybody else, I think, is either fresher tires or just is too much gap. Now, this easily would have been a top 30 run if the picker was, you know, worth a darn, but that's early career mode.
Still there. Keep digging.
Come on, Newman, pass me already. I thought you'd be clear. Newman. We got 3 laps. No, we got 2 laps left because of the leader, I think. Because we're lapped. Almost hit the wall trying to look at the pylon for no reason. I mean, Biffle's been stuck in this high side, so we might be able to get him too, but he has fresher tires. Oh my God, no, we're not going to have enough time. Send it.
White flag. Next time by.
Sensor, you blocking SOB? I mean, it's the last lap, I get it.
Fuel gauge. Not much gas left.
I must have swiped him. That was probably worse than just taking the corner normal. I'm there. I'm there. One more spot. No. Oh, man.
Shaw Family Racing. Said agreed. Nothing wrong with dirt tracking. Just how must people even know Kenny for the last handful of years?
Yeah, of the recent fan base, yeah.
Running the whole race.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have that cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The
I needed a
157
couple of
car
yellows.
would like to have finished a lot
So
better,
my
I'm
pit
sure.
crew
Well,
could
he
suck
did all
and
he
still...
had, and that's all you can ask of any driver.
The 157 car will probably be exchanging words in the garage with the 31 car.
That's
You don't
right.
make it into cup racing without being competitive. Sometimes those instincts get a little out of hand. It should be fun to see what happens next.
Join us next time for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup Series race. So long for now from all of us at EA Sports.
Where are we at next? They didn't tell us. Oh, man. Alright, well, Robbie's still mad. Tony Stewart won. I mean, this info, you guys see it. I don't look at the top of the pylon, but mid-race too much. So, Stewart won. Junior, Newman, Harvick, Marlin, top 5. Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, Matt Kenseth, and Jimmy Johnson, top 10. John Andretti with a good finish. Up there in 11th. Otherwise, nobody's super notable. Gordon 12th is notable, I guess. Alright, so we're going to save it here, and I'm going to reboot it just to try to fix the Jarrett situation, because I don't know what's going on here. Also, just for safety's sake, we'll make a save. Alright, Talladega is next. Let me just kill the whole thing. Oh no, that's going to freak out. Okay. That's Thunder 04. Shut the cheats off.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Turn the cheats on. Initial load on. Initial load off. Career load. It's just to show it again. Oh, down this way is easier. Jared is listed as full-time. He has the red mark. He should be the same as all the other red marks, and there are definitely less than 42 of them. So, by all accounts, he should be in the race. Guaranteed. I'll switch the paints to Talladega. And we have nothing to check in our management. Oh, the sponsors got happy. I must have met goals because we're 4 races away from actually having anything but trash. Average finish 40th, qualify 35th, 35th in earnings. Okay, so they're pretty straightforward right now. All right. Now, whoops. Oh, I may need to reboot this because it desyncs with the game. Vanilla Plus load. I know you guys can't see this, but it's resetting the pylon. Let's get up the queue while we're doing that. I could do both, maybe. When we're on the backstretch anyway, I could mess with it. No, I'm not full screen. I'll fix that later. Alright. Turn this window around. Oh god, we're going off the track. Okay. Also, if you guys weren't here for it and you want to see some real freaking chaos with the game imploding on itself, go watch the last 90s career mode stream and just jump to like when I started simulating seasons and stuff, because it got really weird real fast. Actually, you're best off skipping mostly to like right before I get back on track, because I go back in the races after it was funky. But it got real silly. There were like triplicate and quadruplicates of the same driver, technically in 4 different cars and whatever. It was weird. Basically, I found out that the game eventually will try to replace a full-time driver retiring with a full-time driver of another ride, and it doesn't properly replace them because they were full-time. So like, they end up in both, and that can happen multiple times. It gets really weird. Alright, well, we're dead last for great. Hopefully we could keep with the draft.
The Nascar Winston Cup Series visits the famous Talladega Superspeedway today. The errand's $4.99. This is Joe Moore and Barney Hall.
And that did not fix Jarrett.
Live to bring you all the action. We should be in for quite a show today.
Rudiman's in the race.
Sum it up for you all. 2.6 miles, 4 lanes, 190 miles an hour. Just doesn't get much better. Let's just hope these guys can stay out of the big one.
Ricky Rudd is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
Yeah, he needs to focus on this race. A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10, but a win can gain you several positions, might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
Tony Stewart won the 2002 NASCAR Winston Cup Series championship.
And it was a tough battle with him edging out Mark Martin by just 38 points. You could really see this team pulling together to win the championship throughout the year.
The 157 car will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an
I'm
off
used to
week and you
starting
have
up
to
front.
start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
All right. Wow. Hendrick front row there, recording in the Pepsi ride. All right, primary goal is to make sure we keep the draft.
Family Racing said yet in my playthrough he returned during the Pepsi 400.
Yeah, but I'm I'm not doing the race event stuff. I don't know what was going on with it. Ah! Wow. I was trying to avoid the auto braking and I just friggin' made it worse. Oh my god, we're literally gonna be like just on the edge of the draft here.
Number 44, it's up high.
Oh no.
Still beside you, make it easy. The 44 car is passing high.
Alright, Fittipaldi, push me.
Elbow side.
Push me. If they get out too far, I'll let them go, but... Oh, also, with the game being set to 15% race length with 10% fuel and tires, there's going to be a lot of pit stops here. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit of speed, maybe, or they're slowing down. Christian, where are we going? Maybe I will have to let him pass and hope for the best. I really wish the AI did draft better in this game, though.
Number 44 is going high.
I mean, granted, when I found Chaos Mode, I found a mode where the AI will just push you. I mean, Chaos Mode, they do also push you, but they also die, but it wouldn't activate consistently, so I couldn't really promise that one. It works maybe 1 out of like 10 times of trying it. Alright, go ahead, Christian. Go ahead. No, but pass me, though. You're not fast enough to pass me, but you're not going to stay in line to push me. That makes sense. My guy. Come on.
44 car is down low.
Alright, hopefully we didn't lose too much speed doing that. We can keep with him. Alright, good. We got his draft. We'll catch back up to this group.
10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks, be smooth. Fuel is at half.
I normally, during career playthroughs, won't do the cheese strats of taking 2 tires, but this is a for fun Vanilla Plus playthrough. This is not a, like, playing it, air quotes, fair. And seeing how bad our pit crew was at Texas, that felt unfair in the other direction, so... I don't know. I think that's something else they could have done better with this game, was have more variants on the AI pit crews. Not necessarily variants of the good crews, but like the bad teams should have worse stops than they have, like the player does early career. I think that was a missed feature or something.
I think he's starting to warm up to us.
Okay, great. We're barely going anywhere.
Lead cars are mid.
We're already on pit stops? Oh my god. I gotta watch my fuel, see what it burns here.
You gotta be low on fuel. Check your
'Cause I
gauges.
probably have to pit this time. So we're at 3 gallons. 3.1 at the line. See what it's down to when I come out of 4. Or just down the backstretch, see if half of that burns up. Or no, it'd have to be a quarter of that to burn up to be enough to keep me 1 lap short. It'd have to be half by the time we get to the line, which it's gonna be.
If you need
So yeah, I have to pit here. So does the whole freaking field, apparently. Man, drafting him, we didn't go anywhere. I think we lost ground. That's a shame. Yellow! Oh, they wrecked going in the pits! Oh my god, did they ever wreck? Let's just, oh, our rival was in it. Oh, Fittipaldi! Well, the whole field tried to pit together and it did not go well. That helps us out big time. So we can take 4 tires and fuel here. Oh, it was our rival. Oh, he got destroyed. Wait, was he actually blown up? No, he's still going. Oh, he's still in it. Shoot. Who hit him? David Starr in the 75 car, who's now 13th after causing that. Well, that helped us out, having the whole field pit together. Kenny Schrader's leading, according to the pylon. I don't know if that's accurate. Although he's the only one that popped in. Are these guys going to do the thing where they restart and have no fuel? Yeah, they are. Well, this race has gone out of whack. Kenny Schrader's going to be in the best spot. He's got the most fuel in pit.
Shaw Family Racing.
This is out of whack.
Diga Shenanigans strikes again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see how slow the pit crew is here. Oh, you did your best stop in a while. Great. Good job at Texas, guys. When it mattered. Alright, so it was just Schrader and me who pit. So, expect a big checkup of everybody out of fuel here. Also, it started me in the wrong gear. I love when this game does that. Yep, there they go. Okay. Don't murder Schrader. Why's my car... What? What is my car doing? My car's pulling right really weirdly. Okay, now it's not. It was acting weird in the corner there when I wasn't up to speed. Well, we're 5th now with no draft. Marlon's gone with Mikey. And Marlon won the Daytona 500 this year, so... Oh boy. Well, this is about as off the rails as... Oh, they're still slow on the back. We might end up wrecking into them. Oh, God. Oh, they're like stopped. Oh, boy. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Tony, what are you doing? What is the field? They're so slow. Ah! They're even up the track. There's a yellow. Probably one of them stopping brought out the yellow. Now the whole field's lapped pretty much. What is this nonsense? Oh, look out. Don't do it, Burton. Get up. Oh, God. They're trying to kill us. Yeah. What is this race? Vanilla game, guys. Yep, car stopping right at the yellow. Wow, what a replay. I might as well pit again. Oh, they're actually pitting too. Alright, AI's doing things. I almost hit abort by accident. I've done that on stream before. This got weird. This got really weird. Oh man, this means Kenny Schrader isn't the only one good on fuel. Well, he wasn't the only one good on fuel, but he had extra fuel versus everybody else. But now they're all even again. I was hoping Kenny would have won it via the game being weird. Ah, I thought we were going to hit the 41. Alright, so we're 6 out of the 15 cars on the lead lap currently. Though there's plenty of them up here who could get laps back. Yeah, when the car's not up to speed... Okay, this is something to try for yourselves. When you're at like 140, oh, debris, I saw it. When you're at 140, 150 through the corners here, if you just stop steering and let the car go straight, it'll suddenly hook right. Like, it'll go straight and then it'll hook right. And I don't know, I've stopped it from happening because I didn't want to wreck, but I definitely noticed it. So that's something funky to try out here. Is that Robbie Gordon's debris? He shouldn't be this far up. Actually, he's showing us out, along with Martin and Spencer and Kurt Busch. That was Bobby Labonte. When did he get rear-ended? Oh, when he pulled back up on the track by us, he probably got hit by somebody as we went back to the yellow. And based on the fact that Biffle's name's at the bottom of the list, it was probably Biffle that hit him. Because he's not scoring laps yet, so Biffle's not being... I'm going to speed this up. Biffle's still showing as scored where he is. Oh, they all pit too. Again. But he's scored that way until he's multiple laps down, just because he's not finishing his laps right now, which means the pylon doesn't know when to update with the way I had to set it up. But once he's enough laps down, it'll update. Good thing this game doesn't give you the tire bill every race, although that'd be really cool. Bobby's still got no rear end. There's probably going to be one more. I think whoever hit him probably has a bunch of damage yet. Wrong gear. Thanks, game. We're friends with the petty cars. It just dawned on me. Throw him in.
Number 30 is inside. You're clear.
Making his Cup Series debut at Talladega in the 04 car. Oh, there's more yellows for more debris. Alright, well, we'll pit again. Bobby, your trunk's gonna come off. That's not possible, right? Right? This is safe, right? I can see through his car from under the trunk. That's funny. Oh, Junior. Wait, Junior smashed into Labonte? Okay. Here we go again. It's just off the rails. I'm the only one! I don't want to get the first win this way. This is like the stupidest way. They were pitting every other yellow when we did a single lap. Well, we gave up track position, but we should be, I think, good on fuel now. Oh, man.
We're starting in the back, so be careful and stay out of trouble.
Okay, you put me in the correct gear this time, game. Thanks. Appreciate that, actually. Wait, we went single file? Is there a 10 laps to go single file rule that I don't know about? Was that a thing? Okay, Harvick. I thought you were going to go right by me. I was going to just try to snag onto a little bit of draft of the lap cars as they pass me to try to catch the lead lap cars up here.
Shaw Family Racing. Said yes.
I don't remember that. I mean, I believe you. Oh, they do have to pit. We're gonna steal a win. Oh no, it's so dumb. Oh man, maybe there'll be another debris yellow.
There's 4.5 seconds between you and
Yeah, I really don't remember that. Like I said, I believe you, but I just don't recall single file restarts at the end of the race. It makes sense though, that way lappers don't interfere. I mean, I do remember the 1990 Atlanta race, the spring one. I think it was Atlanta. Morgan Shepherd was going to win that thing, and a yellow came out kind of late, and Morgan did not let Kawicki get his lap back. He kept him lapped. Raced him back to the line, kept him lapped instead of giving it up. The next restart, Kawicki, now restarting a lap down next to Morgan Shepherd with only a few laps left in the race, raced Shepherd and ran him up the hill in 1 and 2, and Earnhardt snuck by with fresher tires or whatever. But if Morgan got out front, I think he had it. And instead of Morgan Shepherd winning in Atlanta, because he pissed off Kawicki by not letting him have his lap back late in the going, he cost himself the win, essentially, with Kawicki being mad about it. So that was, so they were still double fouled late restarts then. I wonder when that changed.
cars are on their way into the pits.
This is going to be really dumb that we're going to win this by fuel. Oh god, our team's expectations are going to go through the freaking roof. Wait, do we have enough fuel to make? Actually, we don't have enough fuel to make it.
Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry.
5.2 when we hit the line. Oh, somebody wrecked him 1 and 2. Oh, they're checking up out of 2.
Got one outside.
Oh, they're big time checking up out of 2.
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
Alright, free spots.
Okay, we're clear.
Don't. Oh, the auto brake.
Still 4 car.
I was gonna shoot the gap, and the auto brake got me. Tony's gonna pit.
Busy. Leaders are
Yep.
headed in. Number 4 wants to get by you. Still 4 cars.
Alright, so we went 5.2 down to 3.2 in a lap. So we're burning 2 gallons a lap, and we have 2 laps to go with 3 gallons left. We can't make it.
Picked up 5 points for leading that lap.
So I have to pit next time anyway.
They're on both sides. The 12 car. Top 5.
Well, I avoided that auto brake at least. From Newman. Making friends with a part-timer.
Watch your fuel.
Alright, let's just take fuel. Oh god. No.
Got one out.
And now mistake getting onto pit road. He has surpassed the pit road speed, and he will be penalized for 5 seconds.
Are we still gonna be ahead of them?
The pit crew to make sure they make no mistakes to get him back out into the race.
We only need a splash and then a 5-second penalty.
We expect this to be a very quick
You're not even attached.
splash of gas and they're back in the race.
Oh man, we're gonna lose because of that. Maybe?
Watch the guys on the track.
Probably?
Fuel tank on.
I don't know where the leader is versus everybody else here in the pack. I'm not gonna do stupid blocks. I'm not gonna LePage it. We're gonna is Mikey's for position, yeah. Okay, well we're not gonna steal our first win out of silly things. Which I'm okay with. I could have run it out of fuel and just coasted, because we would have ran out in turn 4, but I don't know. Look at Kenny Schrader gonna get a top 5.
The 8 car is looking right. Number 8. Top 5.
I'm yelling. Mikey's winning by a second. Over a second there. Alright, so we're going to end up 6th with the really silly things that happened in this race, which, whatever. Oh, man. And still, Mikey wins. Earnhardt Jr.'s 3rd.
Lots of caution laps were run in this race.
Yep.
Well, lots of cautions usually mean only one thing, a lot of damaged race cars. I know the teams aren't happy about that.
The 157 car really did a fantastic job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
You know, these NASCAR Winston Cup race
Okay.
teams absolutely love drivers who take care of their cars. Makes their jobs a whole lot easier when they aren't having to spend extra hours in the body shop each week.
Oh, Martin blew up during that.
Any problems on the track with the 44 car?
Relationships with other drivers are important in NASCAR Winston
We're
Cup
friends with
Series.
Fittipaldi.
They can make you or break you.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. We'll see you next week at Martinsville.
Oh, God. Alright. Well, for the brief time we don't have enemies here. Alright, so yeah, as we saw, Kenny Schrader got a top 5, which is awesome. Honestly, Rudd's the only other kind of notable, but he's top 10 in points, so that's not that weird. Blaney in 12th. Casey Mears with the top 15. That's about it for the weirdness up front. Harvick being way back. Labonte and those guys. Newman was way back. Alright, on we go. So, what did that do to the... Well, Junior still was up front, so that really didn't change the front of the points at all. We got awards. Burton had the move of the race at Texas, and Mayfield got it at Talladega there. We're ahead of Reigns now. I think we were behind him earlier when I looked, which makes sense with that race. That was a bit ridiculous. Okay, speed that up. See what our team management stuff is. The sponsors are going to be really happy. How many races we got left with them? Yeah, my conditions are low. Oh, we only have one more race with them. Alright, so... Oops, that's the wrong slot. That's fine. So now we got Martinsville. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's the new roster. Still don't see Jared. I see Musgrave here. Ooh, and Fukuyama's in the race. Sweet. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is load my interior. I have a better looking interior for this, and I forgot to load it up. Or no, maybe I don't. Maybe that's the 90s I'm thinking of. I don't know. I could always make a new interior for the streams. Wow, 41st. Alright, let's see what MRN has to say.
Welcome once again to Martinsville, Virginia. MRN is proud to present live coverage of today's Martinsville 500. Barney, these pit crews will be busy all race long. Martinsville is known for great fender-to-fender racing.
Joe, I don't think there'll be a single car here at the end that doesn't have some damage, although oftentimes a guy who can manage to stay out of trouble all race long might get a ticket to victory lane.
Mike Bliss
for his
is in the
effort.
race.
We'll see if that holds true when this one is all over.
Kenny Wallace seems to have a knack for these short track qualifying runs.
Yes.
Qualifying at the short tracks is mostly driver, and if you can qualify up front, you know you have a driver that can win.
Ricky Craven
Even
hasn't
MRN
made
noticed.
much of a move in the
Look at that
points
paint.
so
I forgot to
far.
change
Those
the
guys
paints.
have been working so
Oh well.
hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
The 157 car finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys
I just
have been
got a
working
top
extra
10.
hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Well, I forgot to swap the paints between Dega and Martinsville, but we still got to see a paint we weren't going to see otherwise, so that's cool. Oh, they parked it in turn one, big time, double file. And that's the only time we're going to pass people. Except maybe, oh yeah, turn 3 they like to park it too. Oh, Jimmy Spencer just ran in the back of Nadu there. Man, I was not expecting that. I braked extra for the corner because I didn't know what was happening. Reigns! Out. Out. Tony dove it in on me and... oh god, Skinner. Out. Yep, going as well as Bristol, as expected. Hideo! Oh, Hideo, there's an inside wall there, bud. He's gonna get by me anyway. Alright, place your bets now. Will Hideo Fukuyama beat Casey Mears with the way this game does Mears dirty with his ratings? Oh! 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 We got a natural yellow, but it was really early. Oops. Not, oh god, not when we need it. They weren't really still wrecked when we got there. I think they just looped it and kept going. It was Burton. Oh, he didn't even really loop it. He just parked it. Jeff Burton. Lost it into 3. Oh, we got a natural yellow. Oh, and then he hit the wall at a 4. Alright, I'm going to pit just because we could get offset on tires a little bit. I doubt it'll much matter here, but we might as well try. And I can stay out longer when they pit under green with fuel. So I think it's worth it. Oh yeah, this is weird. I don't know why that keeps happening in this race, but it keeps messing up my wedge whenever I pit here. We saw that on the previous streams here. I don't know what the wedge is supposed to be, so I just put it at 0, but it's probably supposed to be positive something. Hurry up! Pace car's coming. Oh my god, we almost got lapped.
Nobody else decided to...
Yeah, nobody else decided to pit. Started us in 4th gear. Jeez, game. Alright, they should park it. No, they didn't really park it to 1. Man, for 43 cars nose to tail in this game, they did pretty good of not causing big checkup into turn 1. That would absolutely cause it. Whoa, what was Skinner doing there into 3? Oh yeah, we're going to be drifty now. At least under braking, anyway. Oh man, tire abuse. Actually, I think I tightened it up when I was using the steering wheel and pedals here because I kept turning in. If you're turning while braking here, it steps out. And I think I was tired of it doing that, so I tried to just adjust it a little bit. Granted, pressures will probably be a better adjustment, but you can't do the tires individually anyway mid-race. So it wouldn't much matter.
Shaw Family Racing. Said game logic. He is starting on the back stretch. He must want to be in high gear. LOL.
They wanted me to Chastain the restart. Alright, so our only hope is getting the glitch cautions here. Or actually a natural one like we had with Burton at the right time. I mean, my 5-lap pressure tires are doing okay. I'm not, like, losing ground nearly as fast as I was. And I guess putting the wedge back to normal. Or normal-ish. Well, here comes Johnson. Jimmy Johnson's leading. Maybe accurate later in his career at Martinsville, but not this early. I don't think he was good at Martinsville early on. I could be wrong. I don't remember specifically. I just know later him and Gordon were going at it every time they came to Martinsville, pretty much. Mid to late in his career. Alright, so I'm probably going to let him go right away so that he could lap more people sooner than later. Either that or I try to hold him through pit stops. Actually, I might try to do that. Well, I had to say about him and Gordon battling. He started running the middle line for some reason when he got to me, and now Gordon's here, and I'm going to say see you later real quick. Wow, he's just going to blaze by us on the top. Come on. I'm trying. Oh. Hopefully he pits early so we're less offset from people that haven't pit in case the yellow comes. We still got like 4 laps to the center of pit stops here anyway. And with the yellow that might have got offset just a little bit. Some of them are pitting now. We held decent pace with the 5-lap pressure tires though, because like Fukuyama didn't get any further away than that gap from, you know, the first couple laps. Ah, scraped it. I got my Martinsville stripe. There it is. We got the pit exit yellow. Or we got the Ricky Rudd killed the barrels. It wasn't the pit exit deal. Ricky Rudd crashed in there in the pits. Oh, him and Sadler. No! Sadler wanted to... Oh! Sadler wanted to pit and Ricky Rudd did not. And Sadler bailed and left Rudd destroy himself. And then Jeff Green and Nadu ended up in it. Alright. Well, we weren't able to stay ahead of Gordon, and Gordon didn't pit, so we aren't lead lap. But we did gain a bunch of spots out of that anyway, because there are people that are 2 laps down and wrecked. Because I'm pretty sure Rudd's out. Well, that was different. I haven't seen that happen. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen. I don't know about you guys. No, look out! Don't fall into the pits. Holy cow. he fell out into pit road. He could have got hit by somebody. It's dangerous. Great camera. Yeah, look at that. Look at the right sides get changed there. Oh! we just... What? What is happening today with this game? We left our pit, we just slammed into Kenny and turned him sideways. Fourth gear. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on today, but this is crazy and fun. Don't, oh yeah, it's drifty under braking. Remember that? I probably should have put some of that wedge back in, just a little bit. This is the only track that I really accept adjustments for. Although I don't want to do full setup, just for the tight looseness. Alright, Tony, thanks for the room. We were too wide. You turned in on the straightaway and then you really turned in the corner. Wait, how is Gordon not leading now? Did he lose spots in the pits or did they stay out for some reason? I mean, Rusty leading also makes sense, but for short tracks. Sadler's gonna pit now. You didn't even pit under yellow. Oh, sorry, Tony. Sadler wanted to pit so bad that he wrecked Ricky Rudd over it. Or Rudd didn't want to pit so bad that he wrecked himself over it, however you want to look at that. And then Sadler doesn't pit under yellow anyway. Wanted to pit so bad, decided not to. Changed his mind. So man, those pits are dangerous. You could hit those barrels. I am a roadblock. I'm not even super trying to be. I'm just trying to run my own line around this track. I still wish you'd gain ally points when somebody passes you quickly. Like you gave him a lane and didn't give him a hard time. That should give you ally points. I saw Nemechek get sideways up there into 3. Alright, let's get back to the bottom here. You guys can go around that top if you're fast enough. You guys are fast enough apparently, but people pitting still, weirdly. Oh, they're pitting. Some of them are pitting early now. Where's that Rusty going in now? Because he stayed out, I think. Sorry, Casey. Oh, Rusty's still on track. I don't know. Out. Oh, drifted in. Mike really didn't like that, apparently.
Shaw Family Racing. Said for Martinsville, I usually get the first pit stall exit caution, then when I go to pit during the caution, a traffic jam forms at pit exit and sometimes causing wrecks on pit road.
I've seen that happen too. Well, I've not seen where we've wrecked though, like, or where I ran into somebody like I did Kenny. So I don't know. Mike Bliss just ran straight in the back of me into turn 1 though last lap. That was not fun. And the weird part is now he's a rival. He wasn't before he rear-ended me, and then he was after. Oh my god, Gordon's here to lap us already. Again. Messed up that turn a little bit. Even restarting up front, he turned enough pace to lap us before pit stop started again. So fast! Slow it down. Oh, I guess Rusty did pit then. So he is off sequence. Just trying to survive Martinsville. Lock them up, lock them up. Where have you been? The whole race, crew chief. You've been off the pace. Or spotter, or whoever's talking. I think it's spotter. It's all the same. Oh no, it's not. It is a different person. Tony! Oh god, Marlon sent it. Right in the back, right in our left rear.
Number 22, down low. Clear all around. Careful, getting low on fuel. The 19 car is outside. All clear race.
Yep. All squirrely there, squiggler.
Number 19.
Ah.
The leaders are coming into pit. You're clear. We're on lap 50. Number 99 is down low. I'd like to see him stay back there. Clear all around.
Which rival's there? Is Bliss here? Oh gosh.
17
Missed that
car
corner.
is inside.
Oh yeah, Mike Bliss is back there. Oh boy.
Okay, we're clear. Your left front tire's a little worn. Gas tank's almost dry. Time to fill her up. Time for another spot.
Oh, they're trying to do the pit thing again. Ooh, that was close. Burton and Sadler. Sadler was coming out. Burton was going in.
The 42 car is down low.
There's Mike Bliss.
Number
He's lining
42
us up.
Still there.
Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Just take it. Take it cleanly. There you go. Oops, sorry, Junior. There's the... Oh, God! Oh, God! Jamie! Jamie almost took Bliss out. I think we got the pit yellow. The pit exit.
Clear on both sides.
Yep. Mayfield got it. Whoa! It was the second pit stall. Oh, well, we got it. Gosh, what does that exit angle do for real? Oh, so bad. Tell me you didn't thoroughly test behavior late in game dev. Let's see how good our pit crew does now. Again, no pressure. This is where they tend to do good stops. Oh, I jinxed it. His bad stop. All right. It's the right time to do it. 21.8. Oof. Let's see. Is Bodines in the top 5? Look at that. Look at that top 5. Oh, 4th gear in the corner. Even. Come on, game. My gosh, every time. Oh my god, why are we stopping in turn 1? Why does the 30 have so much freaking... Look at his left front! We're gonna get a debris yellow before this is over. Look at that thing, it's demolished. Oh. Oh yeah, Jeff Green was... Never mind. We know why he has damage. He's the one that ran into... Was it Nadu? Or is he the one that got run into by Nadu? I don't know. He ran into Rudd, and then Nadu hit him, I think. That's right. He got that wreck. We just haven't seen him, apparently, since then. He's also crowding us. Or at least in that corner he was. I'm sorry, Skinner. Oh my god, does it look okay? Are you sure about that? Maybe I should wait till after I break the downshift because it feels like that's helping by waiting. I throttled up too soon. How's Musgrave running? Oh, he's way in the back. Never mind. Oh, Rudd didn't even DNF. I only just now realized that. Here he is in front of us. Oh, I'm sorry, Blaney. I'm a fan, I swear. Alright, free spots. People are pitting. Okay, Ted. It's fine. I put Gordon back in the lead. Wait, Gordon's right behind us already. Oh my gosh. I know he restarted further back, but dang. Yeah. And Marlon's gonna just look out. He almost hit us there into one. You know what's crazy is we're up to Martinsville, and this is going to be Gordon's first win of the season. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I drifted. Oh, we're sliding. Alright, next car behind us for a position is Matt Kenseth. So we gotta watch out for the DeWalt Ford. See if we can play a little defense late in the race. Alright, I'm doing alright. Hanging in there. I'm wobbling down the straightaway though like a nut. Ah, end in the corner apparently. Junior didn't even get mad. It was back when he hated Martinsville, I think. Although I think he hates it again now as a car owner. It's not been kind to most car owners lately in Busch Series or Xfinity. Alright, I still don't see Kenseth behind us, so we're pretty good to just kind of chill and try not to get in trouble. Ah! I say as Harvick forces it 3 wide with J-Mac. Jeez. He's literally running into my left rear. I know you guys can't see that from my in-car, but you probably heard the scraping.
Just 5 to go. Okay, we're clear.
Sweet. We're gonna make it one more lap. Just outside the top 30. Alright, 31st at Martinsville. Survived it. Only 4 cars on the lead lap. Look at that top 5! Oh my god.
The 157 car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
He stayed in the fight
I'm fine with
all
it.
race long. Things just never quite went his way.
I'm okay with it.
157 car gained some respect out there in this one.
I did?
Yeah, you know the golden rule. Well, it applies in NASCAR as well. You got to treat other drivers.
Who did I
with
gain respect
in
from?
order to earn theirs.
From all of us here at EA Sports and MRN, thanks for joining us
Okay.
today. Next
Whatever you
up
say,
is
MRN.
California.
Alright. I apparently gained respect from somebody. Let's see. Alright, so Gordon and Stewart 1-2 with Todd Bodine and Joe Nemechek 3rd and 4th. Marlon rounds out the top 5. Ward Burton with a 6th place finish. Jamie McMurray in 8th. He, you know what? Him and Harvick, that was for position at the end. I could respect it. Kurt Busch got a top 10. Kyle Petty 12th. Kenny Wallace 13th. Biffle 14th. Look at that. Nice top 15. And then a couple drivers outside that shouldn't have been, or that normally wouldn't be. Yeah, that's about it. Nobody DNF though, despite it seeming like Rudd should have or would have, but he didn't. All right, our sponsors expired. Let's save our career. Make sure we're on the right. Oh, okay, we'll save over that slot. So yeah, that was Gordon's first win. Junior finally loses a chunk of his points lead because he had a bad finish. So a couple more cars in range now than there were. The move of the race goes to Kyle Petty. Hot dang. And Rookie of the Year, we're still ahead of Reigns. Not by a lot, though. And McMurray and Biffle. I could talk. Biffle are gone. Alright, sponsors expired. Secondary was unhappy before it expired. Garage stuff is not done yet. We have 2 races left before we get new equipment. Alright, let's... Okay, no package sponsors yet. We could stay with Kmart to get 40th or better with an actual race target. We could go with Hills Bros. I'll let you guys decide. Kmart, Hills Bros, or Craftsman for the primary. I'll pick the rest here. Alright, driver sponsor. I'll go with the Wingcraft one. Just to mix it up. I'll throw Craftsman on the rear. For the team sponsor. Ooh, we got Thunder and Home Depot. Oh wait, these are mid-tier ones. Oh snap. That's weird. I got mid-tier associates, but not anything else. Interesting. Qualify 35th, average and 40th, qualify 40th. We'll go with Craftsman on the back. Nobody has input? I know y'all are here. Everybody's lurking tonight, which is fine. But Kmart, Hills Brothers, and Craftsman are the options here if anyone wants to chime in. 25th in earnings, not happening. Ahead of Joe Nemechek, unlikely. Ahead of Mikey, even more unlikely. What are we in earnings right now anyway? Let's see if we can figure that out. So we go with earnings, we go down to us. We're 33rd in earnings, yeah, so that's not happening. So I guess we go for the Home Depot one and try to finish ahead of Joe Nemechek with Home Depot racing on the back. Alright, nobody chimed in. I'll go with Hills Brothers. We'll try to get a better spot here, a better target. And we'll mix the paint scheme up a little bit. Sponsor changed, so well, at least we'll just swap the colors probably, pretty much. Kind of that red. Actually, we'll go a dark roast red. We'll put the black on the back. And we'll go black in there. All right. That looks ugly. Fine. Or do I want to make that? Hold on. I don't know which dark red we want. I think it was this one. Yeah, it looks a little better on the door anyway. Alright, new paint scheme, new sponsors are ready. Save it again. And let me change the actual paints this time around for Auto Club. Which is race number 10. Is my schedule loaded correctly? Oh yeah, okay, Tiburon's here. Yeah, so it did load. Alright. It's just late season is when we're gonna get to the wackier tracks. I feel like I was forgetting something. So reset the pylon. Again, no Jarrett. Still don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. I guess in our lore, we'll say Dale Jarrett got injured in the 03 season, and UPS and Yates decided to not field the car. I haven't run this track in a while. Because it's not in the 1990 season, obviously, so I did not run it that season. Also Texas, when we ran Texas, that's another one. dead last with the default queue in the game. Alright, see what MRN has to
We're
say.
in Fontana, California, home of the California Speedway for today's Auto Club 500. It's another great day for racing. Barney, this track is known for its long green flag runs.
All of that green flag racing here usually results in crew chiefs having to make a
Oh, Jarrett's in the field.
decision towards the end. It's the age-old question of
He's
who's
back.
going to make it on fuel, and more importantly, who isn't. We'll see how things shake out at the end of this race.
Robbie Gordon needs a good showing to break the string of bad finishes he's had at the speedways this year.
Yeah, I have been surprised to see him run so poorly on these tracks. I can only imagine how he feels.
Tony Raines can't seem to find the right setups for his qualifying runs this year.
Man, that's true. Maybe he likes having to pass all those cars on race day. I know I would prefer to start towards the front, and I'm sure he would too. But hey, he'll get there with some patience.
The Hills Brothers coffee car is having some trouble in the points this year.
And of
Yep.
course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Alrighty, Gordon on pole after his first win of the season last week. We got Derek Cope and Jason Hedleski, I believe, are our two part-timers in the field. And now that there are only two part-timers in the field and Jarrett's actually back in the race, or back in the mix full-time, hopefully. Still have no idea why that happened the way it happened. Or if it's just treating him as part-time now forever and he just happened to get in the mix. It's also a possibility. Alright, we are barely keeping up so far.
Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
Not a good sign. At least for the short run. Yeah, not a good sign. They're pulling us on the straights here. Oh, I got loose in the 3. No. Oh, not another race like this. Yeah, we're about the same pace as them through the corners, and then the straightaways, they just gain probably 3-4 car lengths, maybe. Maybe more now that we have no draft. Dang it.
8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there.
I took such a shallow angle and it really hurt. I don't think it would have mattered. Ugh. Well, if y'all got any topics, now is the time to drop them. Okay, they slowed up in the mid-pack there. I mean, it didn't matter. It didn't help us any, but looked like they bottlenecked up there. I mean, we saw Martinsville. We had Burton wreck, bring out a yellow, and then Ricky Rudd on pit entry. I mean, the Rudd thing won't happen, but there's still the chance of a yellow happening at some point. Because I think if we get off sequence with tires, I think we'd keep up. Because we're not super far back from at least the last handful of cars. Oh, did Rusty just blow up? What happened? I saw his name. Oh no, Newman's name. Sorry, going down the ranks. Oh, he did the blow up where he disappeared completely. Where he didn't even go in the pits. He's just out. Oh, that's one spot. Did the Vanishing Act explosion. Yeah, we're only just a little bit off pace enough to not keep, or not be able to battle anybody. So they're only just slowly getting away from us here in the back. Just the early run, they gapped us pretty quick. So we're 1.8 seconds back of Skinner right now. About. See what it is this time by if I actually hold serve at all. We're 1.9. So I did lose a tenth to him. We're still going.
Shaw Family Racing. Said only non-NASCAR news I heard today is a brand new season of King of the Hill starting on Hulu.
Nice. I mean, it can be NASCAR news. It doesn't have to be non-NASCAR news. I don't know. I find Nashville to not be a great track, and I haven't been following this weekend, so I'll take NASCAR news even. I don't care. Although, fun fact I learned, Seth MacFarlane, I just learned this the other week, and I thought it was interesting because you brought up King of the Hill, so it made me think of other popular animated shows and whatnot. But Seth MacFarlane was supposed to be on one of the planes that flew into the Twin Towers on 9/11, but he was hungover and overslept or whatever, and ended up missing his flight by just a little bit. So, yeah, think about that. There's a very near alternate timeline where there's no Family Guy started before 9/11, but there's no Ted movies. The Family Guy gets cut short or handed over to somebody else. The Orville doesn't exist. Yeah, so, and anything else he's worked on. I'm sure there's much more that I'm naming. But I thought that was pretty crazy. I didn't know about that till recently.
There's some leaders coming in.
Man, leaders are pitting really early. Or some of them are, anyway. Most of them. A big chunk of cars. That's good. Offset pit stops means their tire wear. Like, we have a better chance of actually catching some people if they pit early. Granted, none of the group ahead of us did.
Take it easy out there.
Well, a couple did there, but yeah, Derek Hope did. Let's see, 13, 26, 39. Yeah, so really that was actually the time to pit, when they all pit. Never mind. I thought they were pitting early, but no, that was...
Neat cars are big.
They were pitting 12, 24, 30... Well, not 36, but 12 and 24. Alright, I guess we come in.
You gotta bring it in. We're way low on gas.
Oh, boy. Jamie? Okay, it didn't slow us down. Yeah, well, for Sadler. No, it didn't. Wow. Held Warburton in his stall. Usually that goes in the AI's favor, not your favor. As far as cars having to wait. Yeah. Such a good stop. There goes Casey Mears. Yeah, I think we're doomed without a yellow. I have one way I could make it interesting. Just surviving around the track. I could put it in fast forward mode and try to drive. Run the rest of the race and speed up.
The 41 car is exiting pit road in.
The 41? That's not the right car. You called the wrong car, dude. That's interesting. Apparently the code that does that doesn't pick the right car that's on track. All the time. I don't think I'm going to catch anybody. Even the ones that pit a little early.
20 to go.
Alright, for entertainment's sake, I'll go to speed up on the backstretch here. See how bad or... Oh god, yeah, how bad I'm going to drive. Especially when the leaders get here. Oh. Oh, that's also going to mess up the intervals on the pylon. Oh god. I got loose. Oh, I slammed the wall. Go ahead. I'm trying not to hold anybody up. Oh, Jared just pit. Alright, since we're out of the hunt here, I'm just going to stay out as long as possible. Wait, was that smoke someone that pit, or was that from me? No, I didn't get out of shape there. It must have been somebody pitting. Had a moment. Could have been a yellow. Oh, Blaney blew up, and he's holding Jared up on pit exit. Oh, man. Well, that's another spot for us anyway. John Andretti, look at him having a good run. Hot dang. Oh. Should I try to pit like this? No. Oh god. Ah.
Ringo McWingo. Said still working on everyone's pit boards. There are a few I won't mess with, but some that I will. For Andretti, I'll do the hamburger helper hand.
Nice.
For Pitiful Guy, I'll just do the Brazilian flag.
Just I mean, if they ran it in real life, that's what I would aim for the most part. Or if they had it in real life. That reminds me, I was actually going to do a Richard Petty pit board for 91 that I didn't do yet. Or was it 90? Because I actually found a picture of the board, but it was really late. It was either really late when I was doing the 90 pack, or it was really early when I started the 91 pack that I found that. I don't remember which. Alright, we're going to pit here at speed up mode. So, Newman, McMurray, and Blaney all blew up. That'll put us 40th. Our sponsor wants us 35th, though, so not pleasing Hills Brothers on the first race on the car. But we only have one more race on complete junk equipment. And then we've got, I don't know, we gotta manage that equipment and this equipment and repairing it till we get new stuff built. So I don't know how that balance is going to go. I think it's one more race.
Ringo McWingo. Said on topic of realism, I would like to find Johnson's pit sign from this era, the stick figure carrying the tire. What I did for Newman is similar to what he had in 2005-08, the neon yellow.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the stick figure with the tire. I do remember seeing that though. Ah. You know, you might even want to poke around for some NR03 paints, just to have reference to something, because a lot of times people did the pit boards right for those. Oh, there's just a wreck behind us. I don't know who that was that got in the wall. I mean, he just got in the wall and saved it otherwise. Oh, he got out of shape again. It's the second black car behind us. Hold on, I'm getting off the speed up for a minute. Let's see if he messes up again. Or what's happening here. He got out of shape like 2 corners in a row, practically. I guess it wasn't the speed up. Oops. Oh, that's the 90 of Hedlesky.
caution-free race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The Hills Brothers coffee car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
Yup.
They stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never
They
quite
just
went
kept
his
turning
way.
laps.
The 157
Fast, though.
car has someone new to look out for on race day.
Well,
What?
when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some
Who did
feathers
it
are
take
bound
off?
to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
From all of us here
They
at
keep
EA
saying
Sports and
that when I
Pro-Am.
don't think I bothered anybody. Look at, there's no rival. That was a mistake. So Junior wins. Ricky Rudd ends up second. John Andretti with a top 10. Jarrett's back to racing again. I still don't know what was happening there. Like I said, we'll just say he was injured. And UPS didn't want Yates to run a car. Yeah, that's about all that was notable up there. Okay. Next race. Possibly the last one of the stream. Let's see. Standings are still Junior won, so that makes sense. And did we look at Martinsville? Yeah, we did. California, move of the race was Sadler. Jarrett had the fastest lap, which is kind of funny now that he's back. Comes back from injury and sets the hot lap of the race. Alright, so our shop edition's complete. And we have one race until... Yeah, we have one more race till this is done. I can't build a new one because I sold the old ones to build these ones. Which I'll have one race left. We could start the next shop edition to increase the storage space here. We'll go 6 races. And we'll save the career. Alright, let's see. Oops. And off we go. Oh, I forgot to change it. You know what? I did a save state. I forgot to change the paints. So, California paints to Richmond Night paints. There might actually be a couple of fun paints in the mix on this one. I'm not sure. Jared in the field this time, or is he gone again? I think he's gone. I think he was just... I think the game has him as part-time somehow. I think that's what's happening, and I don't know why, though, because he's showing his full-time on the select screen, so... Don't know. Through 7th. Yeah, Jarrett's not in the race.
Short track racing under the lights
I
tonight
don't know
from
what's
the
up with
Richmond
that.
International Raceway. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
This is a fast track, even though it's less than a mile. Richmond's smooth surface gives the drivers plenty of room to maneuver and make clean passes, but you'll still see a fair share of bumping going on out there.
Johnny Benson can't seem to pull out a good finish at the short tracks this year.
I do think he's going to turn things around. These guys have been working hard to make that car more competitive. Now he's just got to keep it out of trouble.
The Hills Brothers coffee car has not fared well on these short tracks this season.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably not that much of a fan of these short track races right now. Who knows? A win here could change that feeling in a heartbeat.
Steve Park really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go in the points list.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Well, we got Billy Bigley Jr., David Starr, and Kevin LePage as the part-timers that are in, with Jarrett being out for whatever reason. This is not boding well for us. Well, that's interesting. They have Tony Raines in the Speed Racer paint. I didn't think that was this race. I thought it was late in the season that he ran that. Unless I threw it into an extra just for fun. Oh, just for fun. Oh boy. I might have. Ah.
Still need to pick up about 8 seconds off the leader. Number 45 is still there. Dropping back. What's wrong? Clear all around.
Oh, too early in the throttle.
The 41 car is passing low. The leader has about 9 seconds on us.
No. Now he's passing low.
We drop back a spot. Let's push him. All clear back.
Oh gosh. Almost clobbered him.
Still there. Still beside you. Careful. Everything okay with the car?
No.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Maybe we'll get some long run fall off with these guys.
All clear, buddy.
Well, I guess we're about halfway through the tire run anyway. Ugh.
Okay, we lost a spot. Okay, we're clear. Fuel is at half.
I'm trying. Oh god. I sent 3 a little too hard.
Right front tires a
Trying to
little
dig
more.
here.
Careful now.
I mean, we're not dead last, at least.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action. The 41 car, it's up high.
Just can't quite get the spot we should be able to here, though. Into one.
41, up high. Up another spot.
Oh, I didn't mean to puck him there.
All around. The 41 car is gaining on you. Far inside. Stay
Oh.
alert.
Okay, well, Tony Raines was not happy with how long I held him up. Channeled his inner Speed Racer there. Oh man, I was about to say we finally found a race where Mears wasn't running last. I mean, he's still not last, but Billy Bigley just passed him and is about to pass me apparently. Ha. Not today, sir. You have to wait till we do green flag pit stops, then my pit crew sucks to pass me. Man, John Andretti having a really bad run after he had such a good run last race.
Don't
with the top 10, and now he's 36th. And in sight.
Right rear's getting warm. Take it easy out there. We got some cars headed down pit road.
Pit stops have started. Smidge early, but that's normal. Oops. Let's turn them on there. So we are definitely faster versus the others late run than we are early run, but it's not enough to really overcome much, I don't think.
Might be time for a new lap for your tire.
Go based on how many people in front of me pit.
Leaders are bent.
I didn't need to slow down that much, but I was afraid of the pit wall. No, mirrors! Oh. 'Very slowly jumps over the wall. Sixteen, 17.8. Well, we're not dead last. We're ahead of David Starr yet. And there's mirrors for position. I guess it's not too bad.
Neto. Said looks like you fixed Robbie Gordon's RGB LOL.
Yeah, I fixed Robbie's, but I also messed up. Well, actually, I didn't mess it up. Steve Park and Jeff Green, with them being in the swapped cars, it has their RBGs swapped. Not swapped, but the folder with the opposite cars does not have an RGB file, so it just blacked it out.
Said, well, how'd you get the Home Depot sponsor?
I don't know. I think it's a Chevy sponsor. I had second level associate sponsors, but first level of everything else, which I don't think I've ever seen before. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, I just don't remember that being a thing. But I had high enough, I guess, prestige on the associate sponsor that it gave me the second tier that early. But yeah, I didn't know the Home Depot Racing was I don't know. I'd have to look at what the defaults are in the mod tool, because that should explain what the in-game ones are, or should be them. So slow.
Number 12 is outside.
Wait, how are we ahead of Harvick for position right now?
The 29 car is looking to pass.
What the hell happened there?
Number 12
Ha
is outside.
what? I just looked over the pylon and realized that, man, he ran right into my bumper too. How is he for position? Harvick, did you get a drive-through penalty? Was there a speeding penalty? Did you get 5 seconds like we get sometimes? I don't think 5 seconds would be enough to put you back here. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that happen either. There's a lot of things happening today that I've not seen either before or much. Man, I lost so much ground to freaking Mears and Bigley from that pit stop. In the wrong gear there. Oh, there was smoke up in 3. That wasn't me. Somebody got out of shape. We almost had another natural yellow today. Almost.
Halfway to the checkered flag. Should be about halfway on field.
Yep. See if I can run Mears down on our long run.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
I don't know if I get in the gas that early. Jeez. I left you at the bottom, Ward.
The 22 car, now loose. Smell both sides.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's
Neto.
seen some action.
Said Home Depot, for whatever reason, is one of many sponsors at 60 Prestige. Even though I feel like it should have been a tier sponsor, it's a part of the long list of sponsors that just have a rating of 60.
Number 2, he's still there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember ever getting an offer from them before either, to be fair. Although now that I took them, well, now it's gonna mess it up. I was gonna say now that I took them, I could raise their prestige up, and maybe they'll be happier. But not if I'm not meeting their goal, and their goal as an associate this early in your career. Their goal was to beat Joe Nemechek, and that's not happening. So, I mean, we're going to lose prestige with them,
Careful. You're getting low on fuel.
but that doesn't make them give you an offer when you're out of that tier, I don't think. Johnny Benson's in the top 10. I just realized that. Good run, Johnny. Oh, and he's off sequence. Maybe that's partly why, because he's bottlenecked onto pit road. Well, he's not off sequence. Those guys are early.
Right rear's getting worn.
And we did not catch Mears in time for pit stops. So, sad face there. Alright, should we come this time? The pits look pretty clear. Oh, Johnny's coming in though.
You need fuel.
Oh. Last stop of the night. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't slow us up there for him to get in his stall. That tire that bounced over the wall finished at like its defined physics back there after it stopped bouncing. I don't think I ever noticed that before either. Let's see if we lost enough ground that David Starr stays ahead of us after he pits. Or did he already pit? Oh no, he's coming out of the pits now. Well, he's got slightly fresher tires than us, and he's ahead of us, but he was slow the first run, so we'll see. We might end up last in another freaking race. But hey, after this race, I mean, it's the last one for the stream, but next stream we'll have some other equipment. Are you pitting? No, okay. Now the road, LePage. I still want to know how the heck Harvick was for position after the first pit stop. That was weird. Good way to capitalize on a bad day, or a way to slightly recover from a bad day. I don't know what I'm saying. 5 points for leading the lap versus back here it's 3 points of position. It's a good move on a bad night is what I'm trying to actually articulate with words.
Neto. Said stream is lagging really bad.
Oh man. It's not reporting like it is, but I trust you. I cannot fix that.
Neto. Said never mind.
Oh, okay. Man, David Starr's pulling away from us still. I was so much faster than him at the beginning of the race. We pulled like 3 seconds away from him by the time we had first pit stops, if not more than that. And we were, I don't know, 40th or 39th or something. Oh hey, Labonte's in his cheese paint scheme. Not Cheez-Its, the regular cheese one. Oh, a free spot. Craven! I was trying not to murder Craven, Park, I'm sorry. Wait, they're just pitting now? Oh wow, Andretti stayed out so long. He was trying to get that yellow. That's funny. There's like legit pit strategy going on here. Wait, Junior's leading. Ah. Oh god, DEI sandwich. Comes Andretti. Wow. My ego's a little worn. My pit crew's a lot worn. Sugar graph. Gain points at Richmond. Cheer drafting.
Number 19, Ella. The 19 car is outside.
That would have been a cool move if I had power to finish it.
Car inside. Clear all around. Five, buddy. 5 to go. Careful. Getting low on fuel.
Oh, God, believe me. Okay, he didn't get mad. I almost really got him there.
All clear, buddy.
I went to scratch my arm down the backstretch and I just missed my braking point.
Number 97, up high.
My arm got itchy at Richmond.
Still there. PP.
You know what that means. Oh, sorry, Kurt.
Clear. Right rear's getting warm. Keep an eye out. The 97 car, it's up high. Okay, we're clear.
Oh, there's David Starr fading back now. He's literally just at the distance he came out of the pits.
You're clear.
Ay, ay, ay.
We'll be back.
This is why I think I do better on 25% slightly. Because my long run pace is usually where I'm good, and then the pit stops get more offset for AI, which helps that. But
Well, that's good news for all these race teams.
I don't know, it's
because
no
they
excuse.
can
It'd only
do
be a
their
difference of
thing.
like a
Don't
spot or
watch your
two.
backs.
And he can make up for the pit crew.
Really did a fantastic
Maybe.
job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
You know, these NASCAR Winston Cup race teams absolutely love drivers who take care of their cars. Makes their jobs a whole lot easier when they aren't having to spend extra hours in the body shop each week.
The 157 car gained some respect out there in this one.
There's no better feeling than trusting the guys around you on the track. If you don't have to worry about the guy behind wrecking you, you can focus on the track and running quick laps.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for
If you're
now.
running in the
Thanks
back,
for
you could
joining
focus
us.
on just
Next
racing the
up is
track.
Lowe's.
Great. Thanks for that. Oh, I made the screen blurry. Oh, well, Rudd with a third place. That makes sense for Richmond. He was always good here. Ward Burton with a top 10. McMurray with a top 10. Benson just missed. Kyle Petty just missed the top 10. Phew. Kenny Schrader 16th. Andretti with his wild strategy leads 6 laps and ends up 20th. That was another wacky one today. Oh man. Well, let's see what our the All-Star Open next race. Woohoo. So Junior winning that one, still got a big lead over Stewart and Gordon. Marlin and Harvick round the top 5. Martin, Burton, Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Johnson, and Rusty Wallace are the top 10 in points. Where am I actually? Is a great question. 38th. With gaps all around us. Great. Alright. The move of the race was Jeff Burton at Richmond there. And Rookie of the Year's still McMurray by a mile. No surprise. But Rain's got back by us past couple weeks. And Mears is... We're still ahead of Mears, so there's that. But the good news is, just in time for the All-Star, which doesn't do car wear, we have our new body, chassis, and engine, which, God, they're only 56s. Oh God, that's not even that good. Why did I build that one? Oh my goodness. Okay, that one's okay. Well, downforce is. Drafting sucks. Wow. Is it worth setting up? Or is it worth... So, last time I built
Neto
them...
Said great stream.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm glad you think so, because I thought it was a terrible stream with how bad my racing was. Other than Dega being a cluster, that was kind of crazy. And Martinsville was okay, with a couple of wrecks. Question is, what do I do here? Because if I take another 9 races to build, I mean, I could do that with the chassis, because we could just repair this one, just to have something to fall back on. But I can't do that here without literally ending up with crap again. What does this repair to? Really all we're helping is durability. Is it worth... I'm going to do a save state real quick. Is it worth... Let me just see this. What this would turn into. So basically the same as the one we have at 5753. What if I fire the body guy? Oops. Wait, that's the wrong guy. You, dude. Oh, yeah, your drafting stack sucks. Oh, we even have the next tier of people available. Maybe I'll do that.
Nedum. Said it's not worth building. Nedum. Said not worth it all.
Is it worth hiring new people and building though? Because their stats are way better. I'd rather the downforce than the draft.
Nedum. Said wait to get a new shop edition. Get new members, then build for 9 days.
9 weeks, you mean? Yeah, a 61.59 seems worth it to me. It's 102. We're gonna use like all of our money here.
Nedum. Said never mind, you have very good crews for fabricator.
Yeah, now I do. Now that I bought one.
Nedum. Said hire a new one.
This guy's not too bad. I'll think on that one. And then the 6156 is not too bad either. Should I hire new across the board, or should I go ahead with the chassis and engine guy, because they're not bad?
Nedum. Said I hate stream delay.
Yeah. I feel you. 6156. I don't think that's gonna get a ton better, because we do have that upgrade, so our tire wear went up, or our tire grip went up. I think it's really a question of the engine guy. Okay, we'll go that there. 55, 57. Oh, I did hire new fab.
Nedum.
I did get a better body.
Said ID say hire new fabricator so you can get better body.
Yeah, I did that. Even with stream delay, you should have seen that. I think the engine guide is the only other question, because I mean I already set the other one to build, so. Let's do it. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. Okay, the only thing is they're going to be expecting a lot better results. It might even be worth it to do just a 6 race, or just to get something half decent. Because 9 races is a long time for 3 extra points in each stat. Right. I mean, I think I think I'll do a 6 racer for the engine. All right, and then is it worth? I don't think it's worth even. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't know that it's worth that. Okay. All right, that's gonna do it, I guess, for the stream. We got our new guys on the crew and stuff building, and we'll have the slightly better equipment for the All-Star Open. Not that I expect to make it through the Open. Granted, the AI seemed to be easy when we ran that in the 90s mod, so maybe without having a full field like the 90s mod has. Actually, no, this will still have like a crazy full field because there's so many part-time guys. So I still don't know the mystery of Dale Jarrett not making the races because, like I showed, he's listed as full-time, and I don't know what's happening there. But oh well. All right, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I should be on Thursday. The Switch 2 comes out, and I'm getting one. So as long as my setup goes okay, I'll be streaming Mario Kart on the Switch 2 the day of release. So yeah, I don't know why the AI is easy on the All-Star, but that's true. Yours had 35 entries. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's just how it is with that many cars, because it just puts anybody except the fantasy drivers in unless they have a start. If a fantasy driver has a start, it'll put it in. Oh no, that means it's gonna put Brendan Gaughan in mine too because I messed up the things early in the season, the rosters. Oh, there's an extra driver. All right, see you guys Thursday, and then next Saturday again, as per usual.